podcast narration script, Leo Solo. Hi everyone, Leo here, founder of Lion Paper Products. I've spent over 20 years in notebook manufacturing and global stationery export. And today, I'm giving you a practical, buyer-focused guide to custom hardcover journals, what they really are in factory terms, what specs drive cost, and how to brief suppliers without rework. 1. What a hardcover journal actually means. When buyers say hardcover, factories hear a very specific structure. It's a text block, your inside pages, plus a rigid case made from greyboard, wrapped in a material like printed paper, cloth, or PU. Why does hardcover win versus softcover? Durability. Corners and spine hold shape for longer. Perceived value. Premium feel supports higher MSRP and gifting programs. Brand presence. Board plus finishes photograph beautifully for e-commerce. The trade-off is simple. It's heavier, and freight cube and packaging matter earlier than you think. If you ignore packaging until the end, you'll pay for it in landed cost. 2. The spec stack that controls 80% of your cost. If you're a buyer, you don't need to control every detail, just a few that drive most of the money and risk. First, size A5, B5 are the best balance for retail and corporate. A 4 is great for desk use, but shipping cube is higher. Pocket travels well, but you lose branding space. Second, paper determines writing feel, bleed risk, and premium perception. 81, 0, GSM, cost effective, standard writing. 100, 120, GSM, premium feel, less show through. 121 full, 0 GSM, fountain pen friendly tier, also heavier and more expensive. Third, binding. A hardcover journal is typically casebound. If you want a true heirloom feel, add section, sewing, stronger spine, better longevity. Fourth, cover wrap material. This is where your brand position shows up. Printed paper wrap, scalable, best for full-color artwork. Cloth, linen, classic gifting, tactile premium. PU, vegan leather, executive look, great for deboss and foil. Fifth, finishes. If you want the journal to look expensive, use finishes strategically. Matte or soft touch lamination for premium feel and fingerprint control. Emboss, deboss, spot UV for hero SKU impact. Gilded edges for giftability, but it needs tighter QC. Fast, cost, logic, so you don't overspec. Here's the simplest cost model I teach buyers. Unit cost is approximately equal to materials plus labor plus finish passes plus packaging plus freight cube. Cost climbs fastest when you add thicker paper plus high page count. Multipass finishes like foil plus emboss plus spot UV. Rigid gift boxes, beautiful but heavy, and cube expensive. Non-standard sizes because sheet waste increases. One cost down move that still looks premium. Keep the inside simple, maybe single color interior, and spend on the cover finish. Buyers often get better ROI from a premium cover and clean interior than from full color pages everywhere. 4. Copy-paste. RFQ checklist. If you want suppliers to quote apples to apples, send your RFQ like this. Trim size A 5.5 times 8.5, etc. Page count plus paper example 192 pp 100 GSMIR. Inner printing 1/1, 1/0, or 4/4 if needed. Cover wrap material, printed paper, cloth, PU. Greyboard thickness. Example, 2 mm. Binding, casebound, sewn or not. Finishes matte, soft touch, foil color, emboss areas, spot, UV. Accessories, ribbon, elastic, pocket, pen loop. Packaging, OPP, shrink, mailer, rigid box. Compliance, FSC, ISO 9001, BSCI, SMETA if required. Quantity plus variance, colorways, languages, target, in-hand date plus Incoterms, FOB, CIF, DDP. If you do this, your code cycle gets faster. Your samples are closer to final. And you avoid the we assumed mistakes. 5. The most common buyer mistakes I see. Let me save you pain. The big mistakes are predictable. 1. Skipping physical samples, especially for paper feel, foil sharpness, and cover texture. 2. No golden sample standard for mass production inspections. 3. Overfinishing every skill instead of choosing 1 or 2 hero skills. 4. Late artwork changes after die lines or plates are prepared. 5. Ignoring freight cube until the last minute because packaging decides landed cost. A realistic timeline you can plan around. For most hardcover programs, a realistic flow looks like sampling, about 5-7 days after artwork confirmation. Production, about 25-45 days, depending on binding and finishes. Shipping depends on laying, always plan buffer, especially peak season. If you want on-time delivery, don't just ask lead time. Ask lead time counted from final pre-production sample approval plus deposit, correct? If you're planning a custom hardcover, journal line, retail, corporate gifting, or events, here's what I want you to do next. Send me your spec stack, size, page count, paper weight, cover material, finishes, target quantity, and your in-hand date. My team will reply with a clean RFQ-ready spec sheet, plus 1 premium option and 1 cost-down option, so you can choose with numbers, not guesses. Email leoxia@line-paper.com. Website https://www.linepaper-estyle.com. WhatsApp +86 137 5075 6354. I'm Leo, CEO of Line Paper Products. You design, we deliver.